Good evening. I'll be back in a second. Need my tea. Welcome to Hartley Turning in the stable studio. It's Monday. Did everybody enjoy Terry's turn this afternoon? Made a lovely bow. Nice colour and stuff. It's Monday. So we're going to try and do something. I heard the background noise there. Somebody's got their volume on. Let's have a look in the background and see who we've got as earworms this evening. Somebody to try and keep me in check. Or maybe I'm going to keep them in check. I'm not sure which. There we go, look.
You wish.
We've got Terry from TGA Turning with his Maker's t-shirt on. We've got Joe from Joe Senior from Yorkshire Grit, who may or may not be singing later. Careful, boys. Ear defenders at the ready. We have Pete from Twisted Trees. Evening. And we have Steve from SK Crafts.
Good evening. How is everybody? Hope you're well. Everybody is well, should I say?
And just when I mentioned Steve there, I want to just show you something. Steve sent me some Chuck Buddies today. I'm all excited about these Chuck Buddies. Let's go to that camera. So we'll have these little Chuck Buddies like on here. These little Chuck Buddies. Absolutely perfect for putting your chucks on. Like, just absolutely fabulous. But he also sent me these as a trial. We look up here. These are jaw buddies. Look at that, guys. How's that for storage of your spare jaws? These are magnetic. You can just take your jaw, stick it back in again. Absolutely fabulous. And we have one more piece that these are on trial, guys. These are not for sale yet. They're just on trial. So I'm going to try and break them for Steve. That's the plan. And this one up here, look, is for faceplate rings. How good is that? That keeps things nice and tidy in your workshop. That's a spare faceplate ring that's just hiding in the cupboard. The original faceplate ring is right here. There it is. So thank you, Steve, for sending me them things today. I'm going to try and make the very best use of them.
If anybody can break them, Brian can break them.
It's me. Yeah. He also sent me this, guys. Oh, look at that.
Turn it around.
I'm going to turn around. Yeah. Look at that. That's my new logo, guys. What do you think?
Get a room.
It's fabulous. I love it. I absolutely love it. Michelle loves it. I love it. It's brilliant. Thanks, Steve.
I'll bet Michelle loves Steve now.
Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, she does. Right, so let me just stick a chuck on here.
I have to get way in Michelle's good book somehow.
Yeah. And after my flying bowl the other day, after doing some deliberations, let me just look at you for a minute. After doing some deliberations and some soul searching and some investigation afterwards, Pete and the rest of the guys and I came to the conclusion that the two things were wrong. Yeah, bad tool presentation on my part, had a catch. But worse than that, the mortise was too big. So the jaws were open too far. So today I've done some research, a bit more research. And let me go back to that camera. If you look over here now, I'll just show you.
Put it on full screen so they can see it.
Just where that Chuck Buddy is. Can I get you on full screen again?
You go back to full screen.
Yeah, if I go to there.
That's it.
I've written down the sizes of the chocolate. Label. So externally, so when you're expanding it, it's 54 mil, and when you're contracting it, it's 48 mil.
Don't forget to make sure you've got the right chuck on that Chuck Buddy.
Yeah, well, there's two chucks there. These two chucks are SC4 and SC3, are both the same size. Or the SC4, these two are SC3s, and these two at this end are SC2s. These two are the same size, these two are the same size, and that one's slightly different.
Just show us those jaws again. Now you got it on full screen, where they lock onto.
Where they lock onto? Where do you mean?
Chuck jaws, holders.
These up here.
Take them off. Take them off. Put them on again, because it's now big. We can all.
Oh, it's on full screen. This here.
There you go. That's better.
Just.
Oh, like that.
It's magnetic. The magnet is here in the middle. So Steve has designed it so as the magnets, there's a screw hole through the middle of the magnet, and that's what holds it to the wall. So you're not actually pulling on the plastic at all. You're just pulling on that screw. And you'll see it can take quite a big chuck. I think up to 5 inches. Is that right, Steve?
I believe so. Yeah, I think if I've calculated it right, then yeah.
Yeah. So that's a 4-inch chuck jaw, and there's at least an inch on the outside there. So fabulous bit of kit. So we'll just have to see how they go. Make sure they're strong enough. Right, back to the overhead again.
A slight problem with Axminster jaws.
Some
Yeah,
are
we're not-
aluminium.
The newer stainless steel ones, not magnetic.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
problem. Yeah, but sure. So that's Mister.
Steve made him a record power, obviously.
I've got record power ones, yeah. Steve has lots of record power ones. Lots of other
At the
people
mo-
have record
at the
power
moment.
ones. And Nova and Robert Sorby and all sorts except ours, Mister. So today, what have we got on the list? We've got a piece of ash. It's quite smallish. 7 3/4 by 2.5-ish. I'm going to get it mounted on this faceplate, and I'm going to turn the shape on the outside.
I know
No
Joe
shame.
Edmore, who hasn't read out who's in chat yet, but I just see a question going by which maybe need to be answered now. Is Dave Odie says, will the jaw buddy hold jaws with the carriers on?
No, I don't think so.
Just a thought, you know.
I designed them more just to take spare jaws.
So let me just bring that tailstock up there. Just a little bit of support. Not that it should need it, because it's only a small bolt.
Well, you might need it.
I might need it, yeah. It's just... You just push that back out a little bit. That'll do. I need the support, because I got into trouble the last day I turned the bowl. So, face shield our goggles on. And let's get this turned.
Actually, with your track record, I might put my face shield on.
I think we're all better. I turn my computer screen away from me.
Turn the speed down, switch the light on, and turn the speed back up again. See where we can get to.
Just gonna have a chat.
It's pretty round. A little bit of vibration at 780, so we'll just back it off a little bit. There we go. And we'll just take this corner off.
Okay, do you want me to read the chat? Yeah?
Yeah,
Quick
that's okay.
quick enough. Once you finish
Yeah,
before the
yeah.
end of them.
Just steady away. Anyway, good evening, everybody, and welcome. My chat's jumping as we speak. So, we have Terry Bartlett, the Klondike Craftsman, Lawrence Bergager, Trevor P. Hobby Turner, Trevor Reed, Michelle Ousby, TJ Turning, Copperell Wood Turning, Webfoot Resin and Wood Creations, Peter Corcoran, Wood Turnings by Barry Chitty, Susie Swiss Wood Turner. This is where it all starts slowing down now, people.
I think you're slowing down, not the chat.
No. Tommy's Workshop, thank you very much for that.
Thanks, Terry.
Yeah.
Kind Terry.
Gonna get me own
Yeah,
back.
Get rid of this
So
tailstock now.
60, Steve Hale, David J. Heath, the Guildford Carpenter.
Hey, David. Wrong.
Ian
David.
Cook. That's a new name. Ian Cook,
Ian
Norman
Cook's
Greenwell.
not a new name to me. Ian Cook is from a fellow Ulsterman, or a
Oh,
fellow
right, okay.
Ulster who he actually bought my last lathe.
All right, fair enough. Norman
come for a refund, does he?
Greenwell.
When he's come back to say hello.
Yeah, it's good. Dave Oatey. Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks. Did I say Barry Chitty? I might have done earlier on. Kitey Shed. Tony Smith. Mark the Gentleman Wood Turner. Mark Harvey. Wouldn't it be nice?
It would be nice.
Would be nice. Hello, you.
David Vaughan. Roy's the boy. Alex of Wooden Things. Michelle Higgins. That's my Alexa going off. William Kenny.
Oh, makes a
Get
change.
that
It's
one
not
to read
Glenn
the
going
chat
off.
out.
Roger Kent. James Crawford. Oh, don't make me laugh. It's hard enough as it is. Steve S.K.
Obviously.
What's tickling her fancy?
Andy H is for turning. Greg Alexander. Oh. And I'm thinking,
You're halfway down yet, Joe?
am I?
I didn't say.
No, I'm not. Get lost. Oh,
You guys are
Susie's
back to
first
that
word
one.
turners. Susie's first
Stephen,
word turner. Then.
hang on. I've already said Susie. Stephen
did you?
Miller. I did.
You did?
I did.
She
See, you
did.
don't listen to me anymore.
No, nobody did.
Well, you know.
Yes, Joe.
Oh my goodness. That is it.
Oh,
Welcome,
well done, Joe.
everybody.
David Vaughan. You said David Vaughan. I mean.
Good
They're
evening
all
to
on my
everybody.
list.
Good evening
All
to
of
everybody who Joe's mentioned and everybody who Joe hasn't mentioned. Welcome.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you all for coming into Brian's life.
Well, you
Susie
do it
asked
next
the
time, see if you're
question.
any faster.
How many millimeters gap should there be, ideally, with the jaws shut and with them open? Brian actually had a really good system, which he obviously didn't use. If you use the faceplate ring that comes with the chuck, that is exactly where they should be in expansion mode.
And I can tell you what that is because I measured it today.
It's about 6 mil.
So this gap, can you see that? You can just see the gap there, just where my finger is. That gap there on the record per chuck, this 4-inch jaw, is 8 millimeters.
Axminces are about 6 millimeter.
When I was taught it, I was told to about a pencil, size of a
Measure,
pencil.
yeah, measure a pencil.
So pencils are 7 mil on, generally. So around that area. But yeah, Brian's idea about using the faceplate ring as a guide was a great one if he'd have just followed the advice he gave out.
Yeah, follow my own advice. But I'm not known for that.
The
Instead, he
Tourette's
decided to make
Turner
the
is in.
success bigger.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tourette's.
Good evening, Tourette's.
There is a
Ah,
very
there-
good video
Tourette's is
from Axminster Tools on chuck jaws and how they're made and what sizes they should have as a gap and why there's a gap. Because they're made as a single piece. Then they cut that into 4 pieces, but they cut a slice out of each of the 4 joints to allow room for them to move, open and close. I'll see if I can find it.
But the optimum size is the true circle of the jaw.
Yeah.
So you can get
So that
grip
just wasn't
on
quite in
every
line,
jaw,
yeah. It's
on every circle.
wobbling a little bit. So I'm just going to take the first inch away from here, just to finish this edge.
What are you making a day then, Brian?
Hmm?
What are you making a day?
I'm making a bowl, mate.
Oh, a big sunflower.
I'm making a bowl with texture and colour.
Good.
Look at that.
Looks like a basin.
Looks like a what?
A basin.
Basing.
A basin. Did
A
you say a
mixing
basin?
bowl. Yeah.
Keep
Oh,
your,
right.
keep your,
Oh,
keep your,
that's
your
nearly as
What's
bad
that
as Terry's
band?
pudding bowl there.
Right.
Oh no, that was Steve's pudding bowl on mine. Sunday.
It was.
Right, so now, I think I'll just give that a quick sand. There's a couple of little tool marks in there.
Must be a
Be
bowl
worse.
week. Everybody's doing bowls.
Everybody's doing a bowl, eh?
Bowl
Well, we
week.
all-
We're gonna have bowl week.
We all did. What do you call it? They all did.
Dibber.
Dibbers. Turn the speed down a little bit. Just give that a quick sand, just to take any.
Just put a link in the chat for you, Susie. Watch it after, Brian. It's quite good. explains why.
All Tourette's, you read his mind. Yes, he is going to burn it. Well, he said he was. He might change his mind between now and then.
You never know.
No, you haven't changed your mind.
Oh, not
Might
yet,
burn
no.
his hand up. Might burn his hand, so might not be able
I'm
to
trying
do
not to burn my hand. So purposely left a little ridge just here. So there's a curve up to here and then a little ridge there, purposely. In case
We
anybody
didn't-
thinks I've just gone
We
mad.
didn't think you made a mistake. Alright.
Yes, you did, Terry. Tell the truth.
No,
And the next thing you need to do, of course, is put mortise in the bottom of this.
we didn't. Or tenon.
Mortise. I'm having a mortise because
You know how to put the
I just
jaws in
want
now.
I just want to convince myself I'm right now. And hope it doesn't go wrong again. Oh, here, who stole my pencil?
Go to the chuck, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
you're
never
right.
enough pencils in a workshop, sure there's not. Found one. So,
Oh, that's
Chuck,
big
buddy.
than 7 then.
27 mil. It's half, 27, half of 54, guys. Isn't it?
Something
Yep.
like that.
25, 26, 27. So that's there. Right there. That's the mortise. Let me change that.
Measure twice, cut once.
Oh, well, measure it again just to please Terry.
Yeah.
Check the whole thing now. From there to there. 54 mil. That'll be fine. Absolutely fine. So, little 10 mil bowl gouge.
Rob said, Steve, can you make Brian pencil, buddy?
Pencil, buddy.
That's a
Put all
really
these
good
pencils
idea,
in it
that.
so they don't lose them.
Now, Ruby does that. Ruby has a good thing. She has little, like, elasticated metal
Little
bands.
elastic with,
Little
with
springs with
magnets on.
to hold the pencils with a magnet on them.
Yeah, I got
Got
3
one
of
on my lathe, one on my drill press, one on my bandsaw. I've also got 5 pencil pots scattered around the workshop full of pencils. And guess what?
You still can't
Still
find
can't
a
find
pencil.
them sometimes.
So we
I'm
had,
like that
someone,
with pens.
so we had someone come in called Project Man. Evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
That's a new name. Welcome along. You're welcome to the channel. And I'll just finish the bottom of that off with a little bit of a negative rate scrape with my skew. And that forms a dovetail very nicely. But Charlie will sand that now. I'll do. That.
Dave Odie's got his question. Well, not question, he's got a statement. How about a mortise, buddy? So we can draw around it and get the chuck the right size.
Well, there's that many of them now. Of course, that's the problem with that idea. I did have a sanding thing. There it is.
I do actually have one of those. Never used it, but I've got one.
The only person I see using one is Jamie, JP.
The easy wood one.
He uses one on every video.
Probably the only one you got.
Yeah, I've
Just
got
when
a
I'm in the centre
bit
there,
of
I'm just
stick
putting
with
thumb on that.
size of the jaws, 4 different mortises. Cut as little nodules on it with the middle point marked. I think I made it for a video, but I can't remember. But I never
But
used it.
Roy's the boy is saying Project Man is one of his subscribers.
Ah,
He
hi,
has
Project
really,
Man.
a really good channel as well.
Right.
Look that up then, P. Because I can't use it.
Proxon,
Put this link in.
Uh-oh.
long neck grinder thing with an Albertech cutting disc on it. So I'm going to try and leave this narrow bit up here without any marks on it. And we're just going to,
What's the rough
Go for
diameter
it.
of the blade? So we can see perspective.
That- rough diameter,
Well, you know the exact diameter.
2 inch,
Like,
2 inch
is it an
something,
inch
isn't it?
blade?
2-inch blade, I think,
Oh,
yeah.
well, not
50
two,
mil.
50 mil, yeah, 50 mil.
Okay. Let's see, you know.
50 mil. It's German,
Size
so it'll be 50 mil. Wowzers.
No delicateness there then.
She's a bit aggressive, that blade.
You want to pull it towards you the other way. That way it'll cut better.
No, it's all right. I might actually want to go like this.
All right. You're actually going with the way.
So
it is.
Tourette's turn is asking me a question. Steve, will you be going on Dragon's Den with the Chuck Buddies? I doubt it, mate. I doubt it very much.
It's a bit of a limited market. I don't think they'd be interested.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Dragon's Den couldn't afford Steve.
No.
Michelle's asking Brian, when did you get that?
I've
When
had
did
it
she
for a
He's had
get
while.
it cover for years, Michelle. Absolutely years.
Yeah,
He just
you can
hadn't
see
worn it
that
for a
it's
while.
well used.
He used
Well
to use it for pruning the bushes, but now you don't need it for that. So
He got it from the what's the name of the chap that does the horses.
what?
Sort of grind his shoes down with it, but now they give it to Brian because he got a better one.
Farrah, you mean?
Aria, that's it. Only $12.99 anyway.
She don't believe you, Brian.
Yes, she does.
Nice
No,
deep-
he
nice-
hasn't. Her
nice
words
deep cut,
exactly.
Burning it. Nice deep cuts.
And Susie says that looks dangerous.
Nah, she's fine. It's only dangerous if you put your fingers near the blade.
Yeah,
Well, could be dangerous for Brian.
they can be a bit bitey and a little bit scary, but
Everything's dangerous.
Yeah.
You just have to be
Even the
careful.
wife. Even
Yeah.
the wife, Brian. Ian Cook
they-
says it's for his toenails.
That'll do. So now, I have to burn this.
Lewis
Lewis
has
has got a
asked-
question for you. He said, "Will the hand frame be ready for next week's live?"
Oh, the what?
The hand
hand
frame.
plane.
Yeah, no. I haven't even started with a hand plane yet. So I'm just trying to get rid of most of that sawdust away from the lathe.
You mean all of it?
Put the extractor away. And we'll get the brush. And we'll brush up underneath the lathe. Push it to one side. So it's not in the direct line of fire, if you like. Fire.
He's a poet and he didn't even know it.
Push that through there. No, apparently Terry's the poet. If you listen to what
Oh yeah,
Ruth, Grandma Ruth said today.
yeah. She's going to publish those poems, I believe.
A poet
what we'll
or,
do
a
is
sweet,
we'll get-
or,
I
a,
don't think she could publish
or a
it.
sweet talker.
We'll get the old fire extinguisher out just in case. So it's the hand.
He ain't got nothing in it, but he's got it out just in case.
No, it does work.
Just looks good for the chat.
Sure,
He
it
knows
does.
it worked because he used it earlier.
A bit of
Yeah,
a suggestion from Michelle: brush your hair.
Yeah, there's sawdust in it and chippings. You might.
And don't look at the
call
burner
fire.
when you turn it on.
Not unless you want to keep your eyelashes.
That's never a good plan. So we'll just burn this a little bit.
Tourette's is saying if you burn it now, won't the high bits catch fire yet? That is, I think, the
That's the
idea.
plan.
Wayne the Wood Turner is in the chat.
Big
Good
o-
evening, Wayne.
Overhead
Oh,
there.
wow.
Well,
Wayne.
And try and burn that overhead for you.
Crispy.
I want to try and get right down at the bottom of the grooves.
It does save sanding, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Saves a whole lot of sanding, yeah.
I take it you don't have a smoke detector in there, do you? If you're going over.
Not in the shed, I haven't, no. Just as well, eh?
Just as well. Yeah, Dave Odie says, he's just realised. It's just clicked with him that why Brian is doing so much burning at the moment. It's so he can clean up part way through without taking the mick. Without us taking the mick. I think I'm sure he's going to invent a tool with where you strap the hose to it. As you turn, it sucks it up.
Smoke's getting up my throat.
God. Brian, man.
Well, it's burnt now, guys. That's for sure. It's burnt.
That's definitely burnt.
Maybe.
When you get to the screws on the faceplate ring, you've gone too far.
I think you missed. Yeah, I think you missed a little bit.
When the screws start to go red, you know you.
Just a bit, Brian. Top edge.
Yeah, be all right. Let me see. Where? Oh, a lot up here. So I have.
Yeah, that's coming off anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'll be right. Let me just turn the extractor back on again.
For the embers to go down there.
There's no embers left. It's out.
Michael McEwen is in the chat.
Good
I
evening.
don't know. I said hello to him earlier on. I'm not so sure.
No, you missed hundreds of them.
So there's lots of carbon
Hey.
About 30 you missed.
disappearing down the.
I don't mind.
Some of them
Must
got
be
born
down
and
the
grew up
funnel.
while Joe was reading the list.
So some of them grew up. We got kids.
Hey.
Married with kids. The
Had
time you
kids.
took to read them out.
Bought a house, had kids, got divorced. That seems to be the flavour of the month these days.
Tourette's Turner said, Brian, will you be using Yorkshire grit? I've been told Joe has the voice of an angel.
You've been
This-
lied
this-
to.
This is possibly true, and
Can you
Good
just
line to
abbreviate? Can you just abbreviate an angel, please?
What angle? Grinder.
That's the
told-
reason.
You've been
That's
told
why
Joe
you
has
are
a
all
voice.
on the list.
I'm not on the list, Joe. Why would I be
You're
on the list? What did I
you're
ever
on the
do?
list. You're near the top of the list.
I don't
That's
think ridiculous.
atrocious, Brian. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Joined them.
Listen to Mr. Careful, Mr. Innocent. I just brushed that a bit more with the grain there. Put it on there, and you'll see that what's happening to the grain there. We're getting rid of the softwood, which burns quicker, and we're being left with the harder wood and the harder winter growth rings. Oh, that's quite pronounced now. That's quite good.
Todd says the new channel should be called Pyro at Hartwood Turning.
Pyro turning.
Good with Todd.
Yeah, you kind of go through little phases of doing things, and then you forget about them for a while, and then go back to them eventually.
I haven't started the burning process yet, really. If I do that, the workshop would just ignite.
Well, this
So
is true.
Tourette's Turner said, "I was told about you lot, and what I was told is 100% correct." That's not
Yeah,
nice.
that'd be right.
We're all lovely. We're all
That could
lovely.
be good or bad, really, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, what's got warm in here?
That's because you're working, Brian. That's what it is.
Just turn
Well,
the
I'm just
heat
checking,
thing
make
on
sure
in.
there's no. I'm
If
just
it's got
checking
warm,
around, make
just
sure
have a
there's
quick
nothing on
look
fire.
around.
Just quick look around, make sure there's nothing on fire.
Tourette's Turner, new to watching lives and chat, but turning for a few years. Oh, good to hear it.
Oh,
Well, Roy reckons his wife could be in her salad.
Let's have a go with a little brass brush now. Just to try and get down into them little grooves.
Grandpa Jim's joined us. Hello, all from Michigan, watching from Florida. Good
Hiya.
evening.
Good
Or
evening,
afternoon
Grandpa
to
Jim.
you.
Hi, Jim.
We don't gang up on Joe Tourette's.
Yes,
No,
you
we don't
do.
gang up on her.
No,
Nobody gangs
she's,
up on her. Just tell
she's
them
the love of our
truth.
life.
Cheers.
Well, you still gang up on me.
No.
well, we have to, because you give us all beatings.
She got a voice of. I'll let you figure out the rest when she sings.
Now, you've got a while to go yet, though, guys. There'll
Oh,
be
yeah,
no singing
it'll be
in
another
this
week.
half. That looks actually very nice. Now, the next
Think of
thing I'm going to do is
This
sand this
make it a
back.
three-parter.
Make it a three-part. Oops, I've just killed the fire extinguisher.
Oh no, good job it didn't go off.
Knocked it over. Safety pin still in, Steve. Right, so we're going to sand this back a little bit to highlight the high spots. That's the plan anyway.
Andy Clinelli is in. Hello, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Good evening, Andy.
So we'll turn that down to about 700. And we'll attack it with a bit of 80 grit first. That's still too fast. That's better. I don't really know how I'm getting rid of that black. Oh, I'll just have to remake that tan again, on mortise again.
Yeah, I was going to say make
Andy.
it a couple of mil undersized, and it'd be right when you've
Yeah.
burnt it. But hey,
You're a bit late with that advice.
Well, we didn't think you were going to burn
Let's try
the mortise.
It's coming, but I need some more up here. Why is that not sanding?
Tourette
Soft
says, well,
grain,
power
isn't it?
sand it.
Soft grain on the sides.
Sand it by hand.
have you got any bigger sanding discs?
No. I use my laser
I've got
cutter
a
to cut all
5-inch
these.
standard rubber one, which I use for that sort of thing, because it gets
All
the,
right.
it skips over the areas and just catches all the high points.
Penny Woodworks joined us. Hi, baby.
Oh, Chris.
Oh yeah,
Hi, Chris.
I think that might be all right, actually. What do we think, gents? Back to the overhead for a
Probably
second.
that's the end grain, is it? 'Cause it's both
Yeah.
This
sides.
is the end grain bit here.
yeah.
Can you just
The end grain bit there.
power sand that, but keep it still on the lathe? Just power sand it.
Power sand it with my drill, you mean?
Yeah, just that area, and then flip it around to the other area.
I can try that too.
If you want consistency, I don't know.
Yeah.
Todd wants to know why he's waiting. Does anybody have any paint they can watch drying?
Well, I could upload my 6-hour video of paint drying if you like.
Yeah.
Doug Miller's joined us. Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Good evening, Doug.
Makes it a bit more even then, doesn't it?
This is working really well, Terry. It's a good idea.
That's all I'm here for.
He does have them now and again, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That must be have a badge for that, Terry.
I got a badge, you see. That's why I can say it. And Pete got a badge as well.
He doesn't do a lot of colouring, but he's good at it.
I did
He
actually go looking for my
understands
badge. I
colouring.
can't find it, so I haven't got a badge because I can't find it.
Well, you did have a badge. You lost it. Hello to Ian in the shed.
Hi.
Ian.
Hi, Ian.
It went into that safe place where I'll show that on one day.
The bin.
And, you know, it's so safe I can't find it now.
Tourette's is not a blue badge. Not yet. I'm trying to get one of those, actually. Make it easy to park.
Just do that.
Apparently I don't qualify.
And quickly sand that back because I need that to put my maker's mark on.
Rob from Copper Isle says the scouts get badges like that around here.
Do they? Oh, okay.
So, Terry, you should
Nice
become a
one.
scout.
I was a scout once.
Once.
Yeah.
Well, Gentleman Woodturn's got a question. Would anyone be interested in a lathe review video? If so, I'll film it tomorrow. I think Mark's had his lathe for about a year now.
That's a good idea, Mark. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a great plan to me.
Yeah, I was going to do one. Couldn't be bothered. Yeah, do it, Mark. It's well worth doing. really well
So
worth
that's
doing
got
because
rid
lots
of
of
the
people want
dust
to
off
know
of that.
how this lathe performs.
Oh,
You know,
it's the wrong
any,
switch.
any niggles you
Ah.
think it has that could be
So we'll
made better for future versions.
hit this with a little bit of sanding sealer now. We're going to use chestnut acrylic sanding sealer for this.
Don't you start, Bartlett.
Yeah, that's the highlight of Terry's video today, is the moment that Ruth realised he was using her Gillette holder.
Yep.
Oh,
Just happened to be the hand. I was looking for a container to put some Danish oil in, and it just happened to be there. And I
uh-oh.
forgot to bring it in the house after I took it out to use it. Check something. It worked pretty well for Danish oil.
Can't get that to go down into the bunk bit. There we go.
I didn't think she would notice it gone off the.
Oh, she noticed all right. She just, she was on it like a.
Like a
Yeah.
train rat.
She spotted that. You've obviously got form for that sort of thing.
Bloodhound after
Like
a coon.
train rat. Yeah. What's even worse is she's sitting over there watching this as well.
Oh, she's not, is she? Hi, Ruth.
Yeah. Right, is it?
I've done it again. Turned it on too quick.
All over your face.
Yep. All over my wall.
The
All up the
camera.
wall. Lovely.
Good
Perfect.
idea.
Give that a quick.
Brian
Should've
likes
used-
painting.
I should have used shavings for that. I hate painting with a passion, but never mind. There we go. That's kind
I
of.
think that might be a compliment, Todd.
Oh, look at that.
Todd says the bow looks like it belongs to a national park lodge somewhere.
Gonna have to get the wet brush out again. What did you let me do that for?
Well, we should use it for-
Earworms.
everybody can complain.
Earworms.
You weren't watching.
No,
Oh,
we
okay.
don't watch-
Oh, that's fair enough. Then you weren't watching. That's
Oh, we
fair.
meant to be. Oh, sorry. We meant to be watching.
Do you,
Yeah,
do you remember what I did with the wire brush?
Put it down.
I'm having a bad day,
True,
boys.
Alex of Wooden Things got a question. He said, "What's the
That's-
difference between acrylic and cellulose sanding sealer?"
That's Alex of Wood and things.
Which
One's water based
Wouldn't-
and the other one's solvent based.
And the reason I'm telling you that is because wood is the Scottish word for wood.
All right.
yeah, but I'm not Scottish,
Why-
so when
why
I
do you
said
say
wood,
wood
I was
then?
right.
You were just a misinterpret. It's a good interpretation of the word. Got those bits of paper stuck in there now.
Being a
Whose idea was
moderator,
that?
I could delete that comment.
Who, Peach comment?
No, Ruth YouTube's comment.
Oh, Grandma. Oh.
Oh, yes.
Grandma
Barbie,
Ruth.
ready?
Hi, everyone.
Oh,
At least this is
Oh.
interesting and not boring.
Oh, I think I might
Ruth.
put her in a 300
Oh,
minute timeout, a 3-year timeout.
3 years, all right.
You leave Grandma Ruth where she is, you.
Alex, there's basically three types of sanding sealer. You get a shellac-based one, which is generally diluted with methylated spirits, denatured alcohol in the USA. A cellulose one, which is obviously diluted with cellulose thinners, and acrylic,
Right.
which is diluted with water.
So we're just going to wait now for that.
If you are putting it over a water-based stain, it's best to use a cellulose because it's not directly going to dilute the stains. If you're putting it over a cellulose-based paint, a cellulose-based stain, then it's best to use the acrylic one because that won't interact with the cellulose stain.
Contact
Now-
Craftsman says after the colored dibber live, they are giving you some creative liberty, Brian. No,
Yep.
we haven't started yet, Lewis.
So, the colour that I'm going to put on this, turn the lathe down to about 500 revs. 250.
Brian, don't put that on yet.
Why?
Denib it first.
I did denib it.
But you just
Sand
put
it
another
again.
coat of sand and the sealer over it. Just get a
No,
Scotch Brite and
Denibbing
denib
it with shavings is a good idea. Don't denib it with paper towel because it will get caught in the burn marks again.
Yes, dear. Doing it this time. Yes, dear.
Dave
Okay,
Ocean
yes.
says, Ruth, please give Terry a hard time. It will save us doing it.
Never worry me, Dave.
You're just trying to get me to make a mess again, aren't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely, innit? All over his leather. Oh, lovely.
Oh.
He had to go to the bin to get the shavings.
I had to go
Slapped
outside
them
there.
on.
Switch that extractor on, it just sucks them straight in there. Right. I've denibbed that now, Steve. All right.
You got a bit. Hang on, you got a bit of dirt in there. Turn it around to you. That's it.
Are you happy now?
I'm ecstatic.
Yeah.
Makes a change. Goodness
Waking
sake.
up.
I don't know. So the colour we're going to use is this. Is this. Shocking pink.
Shocking.
So we're just going to try it
With the brush down.
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want the bristles going in there. You want the bristles
Alright.
not to go in. That's it.
Oh, I
Something
get
like
it.
that. Not too
Wait a
much.
minute.
Several light coats.
Yes, dear. I'm doing it, dear. Ooh, liking that.
I actually went to the range yesterday and bought some of them colours.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm gonna have fun with those.
Acrylic shiny paint. So a little bit more up here.
You don't want to get it into.
Oh, hold on, guys. There's a stranger in the camp.
Cup of tea.
Hey,
Oh.
oh yeah.
Good evening.
Finally,
Good evening.
finally he found
Yet
the
again, I've
link.
got to sort my mic out. Hang on a minute.
He found the link.
Every time.
You're not late, Mike. We're just early.
No. Well, I couldn't make my wife walk up from the.
Why not?
Station. I would have.
Don't like that. Don't like that in the bottom. Going to have to rub it off the bottom.
No.
Don't like that very much.
Will it
Take
come
that
off?
off. Oh yeah. Well, thin it out a bit. Right? Oh, that's better.
Oh, word.
I like that now.
Oh, that looks nice, right?
Just for you, this is Mike, the colouring.
I can't. I'm gonna have to go out and come in again. I've got to sort my headphones out. Sorry.
Sure,
See you
sure,
in a
Mike.
minute.
Sure, Mike.
Bye. Bye.
Situation normal every time.
Every time.
Now, you see how this kind of comes up to here and then doesn't do this bit?
Mm.
Doesn't do this edge. Should I bring that edge back to natural? What do you think?
Well, yeah, you got to turn some of it off mine, so it might be nice not to have it there.
Well, I'm not going to turn much of it off because I already did this face to make sure it was flat.
Hmm.
I did this face.
You'd have to
Could
cut
turn
that
it off.
edge back to natural because your power's only two sides. So it won't be a perfect circle.
Mm.
So just bring it back from the edge of this and take it a little bit further. Yeah, okay.
What you could do is you take that as an edge, half inch or whatever it is there, and then colour that separately. A different colour.
Tourette's Turner, yes, they're just a water-based acrylic paint from the range, I believe. That's where
That's
I got mine
correct.
from.
That's where they came from.
They do a nice selection. You could say they
I'll
do a
show
whole
you.
range of them.
And the whole
Oh,
range, in the
dear.
range. So it's Daler and Rowney graduate acrylic paint. And this is metallic red, it's called. It's pink.
Yeah, you can get them from quite a few places, but the range is.
Yeah, you can. Anywhere that sells
For reason.
Daler and Rowney. But here's the quick look at the selection I have.
Just the odd one then.
So
like that
red,
green.
metallic
I like
brown.
that turquoise one.
There's a metallic pink, which I was going to use, but it was too pink. Metallic green,
Turquoise.
metallic yellow, and metallic blue. And I've just threw one on the floor. But that's okay.
RPM Woodworks is in.
So if I just take a little bit off of this, just a tiny little fraction off of this. Or will I? I'll just leave it. Nah, well, just take a little bit off this edge and see will that come back to being sort of
Will
natural.
you have to burn it again then, though? And
No, just leave it natural, I
clear.
think. Oh, well, Mike's back. Let me just bring Mike in again. Add to stream.
Hello. Yeah,
Right.
it's essential I'm here, you see, because I can't
Okay.
trust him to be on his own.
Yes, your microphone, is it working now? Are you okay now? Is everybody happy?
Oh, we can't hear you, Mike.
Yeah,
You want to go out
sounds
again
good.
for an hour?
I'll take my wife back to London, shall I? Yeah, it's a good
Welcome,
idea.
plan.
welcome, Mike. They all love you, really.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Fine, mate.
Brian, Roy's
just-
always asking how much were the paints. Those acrylics.
Oh, I don't know. They weren't very expensive, I don't think.
The ones I bought yesterday were £2.95 a tube.
Okay.
That's it. That's about right. £3 a
So
tube.
Brian-
So
Brian must probably nicked them,
six tubes, 18 quid or something.
and he does
Rex
maths.
wants to know what you're going to put over the top of them to seal them.
Lewis
You
says,
won't-
"Don't turn it off." Oh, too late.
Oh,
Too late. You don't really need to put anything over them because as they cure, they'll be hard enough, aren't they?
What paints are you using, Brian? Being I'm late to the party.
what paints?
Yeah.
For the game. Just
No, I
start the
don't.
video.
Just tell
Start the
me.
live again, Brian. Just get another bit of
No,
wood.
just show you, man.
Mike's in.
All right.
Metallic.
Okay.
Graduate
Yeah.
acrylic paints.
They're great. They are. I use those. You get them in hobby craft and places like that.
Yes, it.
Dear Mike.
I just have to look
Being
at
an
paint and I'm covered
international
in it.
colorist, I suppose you would.
I haven't used them, but I wouldn't know how to.
Ah, dear, what a mess I'm in now. I'm covered in paint.
That's why I don't
You
like
did
using
turn
them.
the lathe on rather fast.
Right, what's next? Should I burn that again?
You need to do that rim a bit better because that looked all
That rim,
wobbly
yeah.
out the rim line.
It does look a bit wobbly, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what, looks really good. Oh, I keep saying this now and getting fed up of saying it. I've got nothing to criticise.
Oh no, I'll maybe round it over and see can I get to look a bit better.
Mike, there's plenty of time for that. You got to
Paul
do
Yeah,
Finley's joined us. Hi, Paul.
I thought,
Hi, Paul.
Yorkshire Gits just woken up. Hi, Glenn.
Oh,
Hi, Graham.
oh, hi, Green. Oh, mate, welcome.
Evening, darling.
just in time to hear your wife sing in a minute.
Yeah.
Go out to sleep.
Rex Turner says, "Question, Brian, why not just wear gloves?"
That's a cunning plan. Why didn't I think of that?
Gloves are for pussies.
Surprisingly enough, I just happened to have some to hand.
That's the
Box
same
of
brand I
100.
use. They're rubbish.
Box of
aren't
100, you got 99 left.
they? Yeah. No, you don't. 99 and a half, I know him, Brian.
Happy with that. I think that's better now. Round it off. The colour just finishes in the next line there. We'll blend that in when we do the top. Let me just sand that bit.
That's
the wrong
really
sand.
nice, isn't it? Actually, with a bit of imagination, that could be the base of a goblet, couldn't it, Pete?
Good. Or a flower. Flower.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Or a
chunky
flower,
for
yeah.
that,
It could be the head of a flower, couldn't it, really?
It could be, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Around the inside and then put a stain in.
Oh, you guys are full of it today.
Especially with it being pink.
Nearly matches the shoes. Nearly. And don't slip off the edge, Brian, okay?
Try my
See,
best. Try my
I
best.
knew
mate.
I had to be. I knew I had to be here, mate. I knew.
Yeah,
That's it,
we
mate.
needed you. We definitely needed you.
You're not safe to be left on your own.
Just when I needed you most.
No, I think one
Yeah, something
final
like
cut
that.
on the outside to get rid of all those tool marks.
Oh,
Oh
these
no,
tool
that,
marks,
sorry,
yeah.
that, yeah. Just get rid
That's
of those.
texture. That's texture, buddy. That's stain.
It does though, doesn't it? If you do something like that, it does really hide the tool marks. Don't you think
Right,
so,
well, I
Brian?
put some. What should have finished that with? I should maybe leave that and do it with lacquer later, shouldn't
It's a good design. Is it totally random? Totally.
I? Well, it's randomish. It's as random
Did
as a
you-
human can make it.
Sorry to bore everybody. Did you use your circular cutting? Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the
Proxon.
Proxon, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep, Proxon mini cutter. Yep. Long neck grinder, they call it.
Yeah.
He's
I
only
think
just
I'll
bought
do the
it, Mike.
outside this.
Sorry, Steve.
He's
You
only
what?
just bought it, Mike.
In the chat, we got Sahang Billy.
Is he? Honestly,
No. He's had
No,
it quite a
just
while.
joined it.
I've seen it before.
But we're
Is
telling
that
Michelle
right?
and he just bought it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Don't forget to take the faceplate ring off.
Mike, shut up.
Yes, mate.
Sahang Billy Bill Giller has joined the chat. Says, hello, my friends. Fine arts. These are the things that the human hand, head, and heart work together. I watched a great design. Congratulations. See you later. Big greetings.
I think he's
welcome.
also known as
Who-
Mehmet.
Who was that?
Wouldn't it be nice? As said hi, Mehmet. So
Hello, Mehmet.
Right. Good
Baz
evening and
from Real
welcome.
Simple Things is in the chat as
Oh,
well. Good
I
evening,
need
Baz.
this now.
Are you real?
And it's Bernie, Baz. Come on.
Well,
I
Baz,
need,
it,
I need
Baz.
this now. I need this camera now. Because I have to put this little ring in its holder. Look.
God.
Look at that. Isn't that not fabulous?
That's a good idea.
could you get them actually strong enough, Steve, when you make the next ones, so that you can just take the chuck with the work on it off the lathe and just stick the chuck against it? Leave the work on it for future.
Oh,
Like that, just unscrew the chuck.
I think you're
slam
pushing
it
your
on the
luck now.
magnet.
No.
I think you're
Chuck
pushing your
buddy,
luck.
decadent.
I
Depends what work, really, isn't it? Depends what you got.
Yeah.
Okay, Hugh.
Maybe a bit much for a
Got ya.
10-inch bowl, like.
Yeah.
Not the thickness I leave them. It definitely wouldn't handle it.
This is of course true.
Yeah.
Right, let's get this flattened off. 3/8 bowl gauge. Let me just check that chuck again, make sure it's quite firm.
Yeah, we know what happened last time.
How are you going to make? Are you going to make a flower shape out of that on the inside? Then are you going to get the
I'm
petals?
not.
Oh,
No
you're not.
flowers
I
on
thought
this.
you were.
There's absolutely no flowers on this.
Yeah.
No flowers were ruined in this exercise.
Do you know one thing I love watching Brian because he does exactly the same with his tool rests that I do.
What's that?
You've hit.
So it's
He's
the
hit
wrong
the whole
way.
top. He's hit the whole top off, taken all the black off. Because that really annoys me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I hate to agree with Brian on anything, but I have to
But
agree
this
with him on
is
that.
just, He probably copied it from you, though, Mike. Truth be known.
I
Well,
doubt it.
I must have seen it somewhere.
Well,
And no better place to see it than at Mike Wilkes.
sorry. Chunder. I'll tell you what, Steve, it's wonderful to watch a man who can turn a bowl.
Yeah, I ain't seen one yet, but
No, I was going to say, and then
What was
there's Brian.
No, we're still waiting. Mike, aren't we?
Yeah. It's been a long wait.
It's lunch.
Lovely action. Oh, one-handed.
just showing
Watching
up
me.
now.
Oh,
Too big a cut.
No, not big enough.
We'll just
Well,
fall
make it
off
big
a
enough
little
to get a
bit.
catch there,
Not going to
Brian.
fly off the lathe if you go slow. is it?
no.
Yeah, it's just a little bit too much of a cut.
I really come off the bevel. But what do I know?
You'd be pleased to hear
oh.
there's no sharp edge here, Mike.
Yeah, that's good. You've got a bit mad though. It's a hell of a lip, isn't it? It's a lip and a half, that is.
It's a roll top. It's a roll top
Roll.
bowl.
All right, okay.
It's a roll top bowl. Use
It's
it
a
as
design
roll top.
feature, Mike.
And if it comes off a lathe, that'd be a roll floor bowl.
Yeah.
I did it on purpose.
Oh, you got it that wide to put the tyres on it, have you? No, I've got a couple of them rolled topped bowls.
Roy says he sees there's a bit of a wobble. That's because
Easy
there's a
for
bit
you
of
to say.
off-center turning.
Is that 'cause it's drying out, or is it a dry bit of wood to begin with?
It's dry.
All right.
Nonsense. That bowl
It has
is
been
more
blown,
lip
so
than
that
the
does
earworm.
sometimes cause distortion.
Is what he say?
Todd said that bowl has more lip than the earworm.
Oh, nice big shaving coming off there. For the turner with less experience, this is what an experienced man can do.
Ryan, Mark Harvey wants to know if he can put his email address in the chat because he can't get it to you.
He's just ignoring you, Terry.
Concentrating.
Yeah.
Wait till he stops. Mark.
We can wear some of these shavings around here.
Mark, have you got Messenger? Facebook Messenger. Use that, Mark.
Yeah, that might be about deep enough, I think.
Be safer.
Get rid of this
I'm
cone
glad-
in the middle.
I was going to say, glad you decided to get rid of the dimple in the middle.
Well, actually, this looks like a stamen there. If he makes it,
Yeah, no. A little bit of imagination, we could have a flow here.
Okay, petals.
Oh, God. The trouble is, the stem of the problem is normally you, Terry.
It is.
Well, should I say the root of the problem?
Yeah, that's what you should have said, Michael.
I should have said that. I wish I hadn't
I
said
was going
stem.
to say the root then. But
Yeah, I beat you to it.
I'm back with it. Yeah.
I thought that West Country bumpkin is going to beat me to it.
I mean, that's from down here, mate. Don't even
I
worry.
think my
I
volume
tell
must
you.
be turned down. I can hardly hear you guys.
As I do it directly. What do you say, Brian?
I'm saying I can hardly hear you guys.
That's good because
Yeah,
you make it
I
a...
must have my volume turned down.
Yeah,
We've
That's
asked you
not a bad
about
thing,
20
of course.
questions.
a lot of questions have come at you, Brian, that you totally ignored.
Yeah.
That's all right. You guys are capable of answering questions.
Okay.
Not
Don't
that
need
one.
me.
Not that question. We couldn't answer that one.
It's
All
a bit
right, okay.
personal, that one.
I'll come up for air in a second.
Actually, Mark Harvey, if you put a comment on one of Brian's videos with your email address, he can read it and then delete it as soon as he's read it.
Yeah.
Tell him which one, though, because it could be.
Well, it comes from on his email that he's got a
The comment on
it.
this one was finished.
That's a nice bit of...
I can hear a depth
What is
gauge.
it? Is it ash, is it?
It's ash, mate.
No, that's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
We have to
Brian's
use a
email
depth
is on
gauge.
the
My email
What's
is
that,
on,
Brian?
is on my
on the
Facebook
page of
page.
his
Guys.
YouTube channel.
This
I've
is
never
this
seen
is
one
it.
of
This
those.
is it. Have you not?
No.
No,
That's
this-
a depth
this-
gauge.
this
Yeah,
is
apparently they're like rocking horse muck to get hold of.
Mark, the gentleman
they?
wood turner, made
Yeah.
this for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Made it wrong, of course, but I had to fix it.
Yeah.
He did make it. Others didn't get one, but he made it. Brian.
But you're on the
And
basis
Steve-
of one, did you?
Steve got
You just, you know,
Well, he drilled the hole in the wrong direction, but that was okay.
yeah, I heard this, yeah.
Steve got one as well, Mike, but
So I fixed it.
he just
Yeah.
kept going through the bottom with it, so he stopped using it.
It was faulty. Not fit.
False
Not-
reading.
Not fit for purpose. These depth gauges don't work.
Mark, the gentleman wood turner, has just said ingrate.
One word. Ingrate.
The bars are too long. They make the bowl look deeper than what they are.
Ooh.
Yeah, they look fine.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of movement on that.
At the weekend, and he was needing a depth gauge, which I haven't got yet.
No. What is happening out there? Excuse me. We're either being burgled. Oh.
Tell him not to cut the internet cable. We'd miss you.
Yeah.
Well, would we?
Oh, it's hello, darling.
You're still there,
I
too.
was so engrossed in the turning, I didn't see my good lady nipping behind me into the kitchen.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, actually, it was.
You ignored her like
Drop
usual.
that down just a little bit.
I don't know.
That
Spend
would
all
be
day
like
in
you to
London.
ignore.
I'll ignore that comment.
Yeah, and the ground, she might have
Really
something to say about that.
Don't put Mike on the screen now. His wife's just walked in behind him.
Oh, you can't see. So I'm facing the mirror.
You didn't throw one off the lathe as well, Mark, did you? In Pete's place?
Yeah,
Next
he
to
was
the lock on there
just
as well?
demonstrating Brian's technique.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, hi Mark. Hope you're well.
Round that. A little bit of sandpaper, that'll finish that edge off there.
That sounded pretty genuine to me.
Yeah,
I like that design. That lipped bowl.
Rolled edge bowl. It's not
No,
lipped.
it's a lipped bowl with
For
attitude.
goodness sake.
Slip bowl without it.
You'll be a lipped bowl in a minute.
I tell you what, Steve, I'm not brave. I'm just I'm absolutely stupid. When I do finally get round to doing a live, I'm gonna get even more
Stupid.
horse poo than I normally do.
You
Yeah,
say you
don't,
do,
don't,
says,
don't forget.
You're going to get some food.
I nearly said all shit, but I wouldn't want to say that on a live.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Nothing wrong with horse shit.
Mark Gentleman Word Turner says that was almost genuine, Mike. Feeling better, thank you.
I'm trying. I'm actually taking a leaf out of your book, Mark. You know, like when you are earworm and someone comes on, he says, "Oh, so and so's joined." Oh, hello. You know. And earworm today, Mark the Gentleman Wood Turner. Afternoon. Like you, I could be doing a lot more interesting thing this afternoon, but here I am earworming.
And it is evening, so you missed part of the day. Oh yeah, collecting your wife.
Well, it's afternoon somewhere.
Oh, I like that. I do like the look of that.
Dave Oakley reckons he's looking forward to your next live because you have been missed, Mike.
No. No, I can quite well believe it. I can quite well believe it.
Who said that? Who said that?
Dave
Dave
Oakley.
Oldie. Dave, I have to have words with you.
I'm almost looking forward to it, Dave.
I've always planned something for it, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, nearly.
Mike's got his next 300 projects planned out now. He's had all this time off.
Do you know what, Steve? I'm not kidding you. You're right. No.
Yeah.
I must probably get one.
Like that, because I hate
I
doing
must probably get one of them done.
Well, now that Mike can see and also define colours, he's going to go back through all his previous projects, take the tool marks out, and then colour them.
Yeah, I can't remember making that.
Blue block on every one of them.
Yeah.
It's like, my tool control's not that bad, surely.
No. I did actually swear Ed Oliver to secrecy when I ordered my 20 grit sandpaper for the refurb jobs I got to have to do.
Well, my battery just died.
Okay, you got another one.
Lucky
Said the
enough, I
actress.
was there.
Said the actress to the bishop.
Todd's got a question. He said, did Mike pay Dave to say that?
What, to be nasty? No, I don't think so.
Well, Dave said it's either watch Mike or talk to the family.
Let's have a look at that, see what that looks like. You just can have a look while I do something else.
That looks like a wide mouth bowl to me, a wide lip bowl.
Ah, you're going to get this terminology right one of these days.
Well, if I can't say the newer Turner anymore, I'll be damned if you can say a rolled edge bowl.
Trevor P. Hobby Turner
There's
says,
nobody,
Mike,
there's nobody stopping me saying the newer Turner. It's just that every time you say it, we're going to take the mic.
Sorry, Terry, can't hear you. I've got to listen to Brian babbling.
Yeah. Trevor P. Hobby Turner says, Mike, you could always post a Pro Edge video.
Yeah, it's on time lapse. I should have done that like Springwatch does, you know, the live cams on the river. I could have a live cam on the Sorby for the last 3 or sort of 4 or 5
4
weeks.
months.
There's
no,
not a
you
lot
was
of
gonna-
action.
We've already had that, Mike.
There's not a lot of action going on here.
Need to
Never
do something
mind,
else, Mike.
We'll come back tomorrow and see if there's any more action. But you can
Somebody's-
watch the live feed from 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon.
You'd wonder how many people would actually pop in and watch it for 10 minutes and pop out again.
Yes, just in case it's
Go to
moved.
sleep.
What you
Change
need to do
the
is put a
belt.
spider on the little, on the little
Yeah.
just so I can watch it move.
Yeah.
You guys have found my turn here.
Lewis has just been kicked off the big screen he was watching on.
I
Okay,
thought you were going to say he's lost the will to live and he's away.
Well, I think his wife might have kicked him off it so she could watch.
Joe's very
It's
quiet.
funny.
She's still there.
Coronation.
funny you
Joe,
should say
I'm
that,
still
Brian.
here. You know,
He's waiting
you're
for
all
the same.
chatting between yourselves, and I'm just letting you get on with it without.
I thought I heard you snoring. That was all I asked.
No,
It
my
woke us up,
moment's
Joe.
going to be coming shortly. So,
It woke
I
us
need a little
up,
bit
Joe.
of 240 grit.
so brace yourselves.
All right, hang on. Let's have the
Just to give
drum roll.
this edge a little, just to kind of do this little edge.
The lip or the edge? Rolled top.
The rolled edge. It's not a lip, it's a rolled edge.
I'm sorry.
It's a design classic, and if it's not, it is now.
It's a wobbly, large-lipped bowl.
It's got really wobbly, isn't it?
It's talking.
Did I say you
I
do an
reckon
off-centre?
that's an inferior mortise being cut there.
I think you're. What?
I've
Mark,
got
just
the
well,
over to
woodbine.
this mute button soon, please, people.
Ah, dear.
That feels nice now. So a little bit of sanding sealer.
Well, at least it looks nice, doesn't it, Terry?
It does. Well,
It feels
Wow.
nice. I mean, sorry.
just yeah, it feels nice. I'll just polishing my glasses. I can't see that now.
Hmm.
Robbo Robertson's joined us.
Hello,
Hi,
Robbo.
Robbo.
Hey, Robbo.
How you doing,
How
buddy?
are ya?
Hope you're okay, old man.
No, no sanding shield outside again. I have to wait now, boys.
Have you ever
Talk-
picked up the
talk amongst
spray
yourselves.
sanding sealer and by mistake pick up the ebonising lacquer? Have you ever done that?
No,
No,
No.
but I have picked up the high gloss lacquer rather than sand and sealer.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you actually used it, or did you
Yeah.
notice the mistake? Yeah, yeah.
I thought this would take a lot more to dry.
Steve,
Yeah.
see that banner that's coming up there? Why is it doing that?
Don't know. You've got it on twice by the looks of it.
Obviously.
I suppose, Mike, now you've had your eyes done, you won't do that. You'll be able to read what it says first.
Yeah.
I had that
I
with
don't think it make a lot of difference, Terry, to be honest with you, because I could read something and still ignore it.
Just make sure you press the can facing the work.
Yeah. That's social. Always wear safety eyewear now from now on in.
So you should.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's surprising when you're doing something simple, like
You got
Sanding.
spectacles on,
I know.
don't bother
You know.
me.
because you got glasses on, you don't worry. And I've got, I had the CA glue splatters on my glasses to prove the point, but
Yep.
Right,
you
that's
can't
okay.
take the chance
That's
now.
fine.
That's dry, definitely.
Yeah, I just want to hurry that up a wee bit. So.
Lewis
Yeah, you
reckons that
do.
YouTube would be filled with roll-lipped bowls.
Yeah.
So fire!
Well,
Trendsetter,
you can.
that's me.
I think there'll be more. There'll be more of the whatever I called it.
Wonky lip roll.
Wonky lip.
No, it's not a lip. I forgot what I call it now. Oh,
Rim.
rolled edge. That's what you call it, Brian.
That's
Isn't it?
what I
Rolled
call
edge.
it. It's a rolled edge
Rolled
bowl,
edge.
yeah.
But it's a lip. It's the lip of the bowl.
It's the
So it's a
roll-
wide lip bowl, like the wide mouth frog, isn't it?
Oh, God. Look at the state
Robbo
of me,
says
I've
it's-
got all tied up.
Robbo says he's referring to the sanding sealer. It's better than mixing up cooking oil and sanding sealer.
Cooking oil. Cooking oil.
Yeah. Seals your chips, though, doesn't it?
Seals the chips is right.
Yeah. You get nice glaze
Just
on
get
your
little
eggs.
crocs on out the way
Right
there.
on your right.
Yeah, that's dry now. That's good.
That's good. Yeah. That's really.
I'm just going to nip out now. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Ah, he's a wuss.
Maybe that wobble would have gone by then.
Joe's
Terry.
singing.
I don't understand why that wobble's there.
That's 'cause
I do.
Wobble's there because you
Offset
put
it.
a lot of heat on the outside, which causes it to distort a bit. That's all.
To warp a wee bit.
And the other
Yeah.
thing is, you only power sanded the dark bits, which are the end grain, so that could be part of it as well.
Yes.
So let me
That's
get some
right.
of this lovely Yorkshire grit on here.
Ready? We can't start
yeah.
singing until you start to.
Joe's been waiting all evening for this. Let's not spoil it.
No, I'm not going. There's no duet this time. I'll let Joe do it on her own.
So lathe somewhere below 500.
Mark's taking the dog for a walk, so don't keel over.
Oh, what?
Sing, Joe, sing.
One,
I'm
two,
going
one,
to sing.
two,
I'm going
three.
to sing. Hands up to pity can be soft as your face. With light brown Yorkshire gritty. Get lost.
Oh, dear. That
You know,
gets
so I
me
was
every
trying
time.
to help you there, Joe. Replace the product saver.
Yep.
Have you got a product saver as well, Brian?
Yeah, this is it. Look.
The
Yeah,
lid.
I know they are. It's
There
a
you go.
mesh,
Lid.
isn't it? All right,
No,
I was going to
no.
say, yeah.
No,
It's a lid.
That's
got-
That's
a
the
lid.
free one. That's the one that came with it.
there's a free
came
one
with
comes
it.
with every
Yeah.
tin.
I'll tell you what, the product saver is a great idea in theory,
It's a
but
pain
I
in the
don't
bum
care
when
what
you try.
happens. If you drop your tin, you've got to take some off, even if you've got the product saver in it.
Of course. So the best thing is put the lid back on before you drop it.
That sounds good.
The thing is, how is it a product saver? That's what I'd like to know.
It
Because
saves you
rather-
wasting so much
You know,
product
the one
when
that
you
was
drop it in the
designed.
shaving.
I'll tell you what somebody did, or they said they did, which I think is a really good idea. They actually embedded a little rare earth magnet in the bottom of the container. So when it's on the bedways, it can't fall off, which sounds like a great idea.
That
That
sounds
does
like
Joe?
fun, huh?
sound great.
Joe, when you see Glenn again, if he's left the chat tomorrow, when he's manufacturing more grit, just get in and put one
A
rare
magnet
earth
in the bottom
magnet
of every
in
tub.
pot.
That'll add
Yeah.
£2 to the price of the tub.
You know,
Yeah.
You're not thinking this through, Terry.
Yeah, but what about the turners with plastic bedways? It's not going to work, is it?
Plastic bakeries. I mean, I
What,
know
a
some
plastic
places are
chuck?
cheap. Come on.
plastic chuck and a Lego tool rack.
It would be a problem with the
Yeah.
American Beauty with the stainless bedways, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would
Oh,
do.
that's true, yeah.
Oh, you just use Velcro then, or a bit of masking tape.
And of course, I suppose
Mike
most
Walt
people
used the
got
masking
that,
tape
haven't
word.
Hmm.
Most people got the American Beauties with stainless steel lathes.
Is it the Revo? That's got aluminium bedways too, isn't it?
Don't know, mate. I haven't got a
Oh,
clue.
Zebrano.
Is it a brand? No.
I don't know.
Is aluminium not a bit soft?
Don't know.
Well, you get hit around the head with it.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
true. Make aluminium baseball bats, don't they? They're hard enough.
Yeah.
Tourette's Turner
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
as Simon Cowell would say, what the hell was that?
It dents really easy, doesn't it?
It was all that howling in the background.
That's what it was. It was
yeah, they
Terry.
heard you howling. I tried to cover it and making a few noises, but they heard you howling.
Ha, ha.
It's the
Ah.
random dog noises from Mike and Terry. Sorry, I'll bubble them. It's okay.
Random
They'll
dog
keep.
noise. I think it might have been a wolf.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so wolf.
Ian in the
wolf
shed
not
said,
canine.
the American Beauty is the one that Axman's will start selling for the best part of 10k.
Is it 10?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
starting price, I believe.
Yes. If you
Starting.
want all
It's
the
not,
swing
it's not the
aways,
better part of 10k. It's more than 10k.
yeah.
So how much is it all in, everything? You know,
Or it could be 12 and a
I
half.
have no idea.
The time you get the fold away tailstock and
Steve's
all
really
the
good at looking
business.
things up. He'll look it up.
when
first.
you getting
Yeah.
one of those in, Mike?
well, I was just going to say, surprisingly enough, I did send a little email to Axminster and said, "No, listen," and said if they wanted it reviewed, I'd be more than happy to do it,
Yeah.
I'm sure you
and
did.
as long as I could keep it at the end of the review. It took a long time to get a reply, which I suspect was COVID.
Should we-
And
should
when
we
I
have
did,
guess what that said?
I got a whole paragraph which basically said no.
Basically
It
said,
didn't take
"Get
that long
lost,
to
folks."
reply. They replied instantly. They then spent a long time removing the swear words.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I might be stupid, but I'm not. I'm not that stupid to even think of asking. So I went straight to my mate Brent, who owns Robust, and he told me to go forth and multiply as well. I even said I'd pay the shipping.
Oh, generosity. Oh, I can't believe
Well,
that.
you know,
like.
from the
Quite
port in
nice.
the UK to my house. That's
All
what I
right,
was prepared
okay.
to do. It's fairly good, and I'd insure it as well.
I was listening to a thing yesterday on the TV about shipping costs.
Yeah.
Apparently, you could have shipped a container 2 years ago for £1,800
Mm.
from China to the UK. Yesterday, it cost $10,000.
Christ,
Wow.
doesn't surprise me.
Time to buy a ship, I think.
So this is
Containers.
Yeah.
Hampshire Sheen gloss finish. That's my go-to wax.
For glass that is shiny. I have to think of a little jingle for Hampshire Sheen.
I'm sure Martin has one already, has he not?
Is he?
I don't know. I'm sure he has. He thinks of everything else.
I'll get Ruth
No, I
to
think
inform
it's
him about it.
slap it on and spin it up.
So on Axeminister's page, there's not actually anything about extras you can buy for the beauty.
So no,
No, the lathe is $9.5 grand
Mm.
for the lathe, and all it says on their page is customize your lathe with fully customized lathe with additional features to suit your turn needs. But there's not actually anything on there about the extras they sell.
It's because they haven't got them yet, I expect.
I think,
I would doubt they've got an American Beauty, actually.
yeah, I think
Might
they
have.
get made
get
to
one.
order and shipped over, so
Yeah.
the extras would be on the American site.
Mm.
Mark, gentleman Winter has just said, Mike, Martin is just cold. He said, don't.
yeah, the day Martin's watching my videos will be
We won't be tonight
You'd be
because there's a
surprised.
360 meeting on.
will be a red letter day, I would think.
You'll be
There's a
surprised.
360 meeting on there, which I should be watching. I should be watching a world-class turner demonstrate tonight, but instead
Yeah.
I'm watching
You're
Brian.
Is 360 on tonight?
Yeah, there's a demo tonight. A French guy turning pebbles.
All right. Oh, yes, that's right. You and I will just have to watch that tomorrow on the replay.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
We watch it together. We'll
Yeah,
have
that'll
a
do.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get
Set
a
up a-
little chat
Get a
room
room.
together.
Get a room.
Get a room.
Get a room.
Get a room.
That sounds a bit funny, actually.
It's not the first time I've been asked to do that. Well, I've been out drinking with my buddies. Wide lip
Oh.
bowl.
Gonna put a second one on.
Rolled edge bowl.
bowl.
No,
Jeez.
it's not. You can't. There's no edge.
It's almost like a wide mouth frog, really, isn't it?
It is. Well, that's what I said earlier on.
Ribbit,
Sorry, but
ribbit,
nobody took any
ribbit,
notice of it.
Ribbit.
I love wide mouth
Yeah,
frogs.
it was ridiculous then. It's still ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just turn the speed up a little bit.
Could put a second coat on, Brian, make it a deeper shine.
Well, I'm thinking this may well be getting lacquered. And before
How long
anybody
do you
else, yes, you can.
Yeah.
Well, Robbo's
Yeah.
actually in the chat, so Robbo can tell us how long to wait.
I was going to say.
So that's-
How long
no,
do you
no,
need to
no.
wait before you can lacquer over wax?
Oh, wax,
Well,
very long.
It's got a cure, isn't it? Not just dry.
I mean, we know that it's 3 days for oil, but we don't know about wax.
I think we're good.
I don't think you have to lacquer that anyway.
I think we're good.
Lewis wants
Lewis
to know
has
maybe
said, go on, Terry.
Canadian flag on that smock.
I would suggest Staples.
No
Staples.
Canadian flag on that smock of yours.
There is no Canadian flag on this said
Or
smock.
maybe one under the arm or something.
There's no Welsh
I'm gonna
flag
have-
either, I hasten to add.
There's no Welsh flag.
No,
The Welsh got a flag.
no.
Sorry,
Well, they
Robert
changed
says
it.
what? Robert, the question was, how long after Brian's waxed the inside of that bowl Can he? How long does he have to wait?
Look how
before he
handy
can
that
lacquer
chuck
it?
buddy is. That's amazing. Just stick that on there. It's done.
Plug.
I love this chuck buddy.
And Todd has said it's a Botox lipped bowl.
It is Botox. Very good.
It is. It's a
Just put
Botox
that there
bowl.
so you can see my logo. Oh, wait a minute. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me just kill that camera for a second. We'll set this here. And then we'll set the ball in front of it. And we'll have a quick reveal.
Oh,
Oh,
Aye.
like that. That's very nice.
yeah.
Like that.
Ah,
Brian's in love.
can't resist. So there you go, guys. Little ash bowl. Natural
Botox
on the
lip
inside. With a rolled lens. Rolled
It looks
lip.
quite nice, actually.
It does
Mason.
for a
And
wide
then
lip.
on the
It's the
other
best
side-
wide lip bowl I've ever seen.
It's the only one you've ever seen. It's unique.
Yeah.
And there's a texturing on the outside, and we'll get my
And
logo imprinted
You
on
will,
the inside.
and you'll finish the bottom off, of course.
The bottom is finished. What's wrong with the bottom? Oh, it needs a little bit of. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
Rob has come back and said that he doesn't use wax, but he would think it wouldn't stick. He
does stick.
used to have to de-wax cars before lacquering when he was in that
Nope.
business.
Hmm.
You can't. You actually can.
Yeah, I have
Fix it
actually
with
done it as a test, and it does work.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
As long
Not
as you
that I'd
don't-
ever use
demonstrated
it.
one.
Yeah, not that I'd ever use it practically, personally, but
As long as you don't overheat the lacquer when you're polishing it, because then that'll lift off
exactly.
the wax.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
the wax. That's exactly right.
Ian
So there we
reckons
go.
it's
Let's
nice,
bring.
Brian.
Let's bring you guys back in again.
Ian in the shed
Oh.
reckons it's nice.
you're
Well,
very
thank you.
knowledgeable for a builder, Steve.
You ain't seen my building.
Bring them back in, guys. There we go.
Job, man, isn't
These are all
he?
back.
He's not-
I'll let you into a little secret. I'm actually an engineer by trade.
There you
I
go.
Building
thought
just
you
came
might
later
be.
in life.
Yeah,
Yeah. Went from engineering to bricklaying. Very
No,
good.
not bricklayer. No,
No,
don't,
brick.
don't,
No,
not
no. No, he
bricklayer.
doesn't do bricks. No, he-
I've not been a bus driver all my life either.
he's a general builder. He's one of them
It is.
dodgy cowboy. No, not cowboy builder. No, that's not. it.
Yeehaw.
Our
Yeah,
Ruth Troop said, "Looks beautiful. Good job.
Thank
You
you.
need a badge
Grandma
for
Ruth.
turning that, I reckon."
Oh,
who said that?
Grandma
Grandma
Who
Ruth.
said? Oh, really?
Grandma
You waiting for
Ruth.
Yeah.
cataract surgery like mine as well?
Ah, Jesus. Cheek of you. See the cheek of you. Look, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that little bowl.
There's nothing wrong with it for a wide lip bowl.
It's gorgeous.
Nothing at all. That would look amazing in any pond.
With stamens in the
Blimey.
middle, look
I'm
like a
living
lily.
now.
Any
Look like a
pond.
lily with stamens in the
Any
middle.
pond.
Even Misha Usby said, "Nice one, Mr. O."
Ooh. There we go. Right, we're done,
Might
guys.
have that in
Anybody,
there, so-
any questions or any comments they would like to make before clicking comments?
Yeah, when you're turning the lip
Before we,
off.
before
When
No,
are you going
God,
to turn
no,
some
I'm not
flowers?
putting the lip on. Leave the lip alone.
I tell you what, you need to go back
I'll
over
tell
the
you
chat,
what.
Brian. Brian, you need to go over the chat. Don't cut to the bowl and leave it. You need to go back to the chat, go right through it, because there's a lot of questions asking when is the flower demo coming.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
never answered. We asked
So
you. and
the
asked
good
you,
thing
you
about
said,
this
"I can't
bowl is
hear
when
you guys."
When you
He's
pick it up,
totally
you can
ignoring
feel the
it.
texture underneath, and you can
And
just
the
roll
wide-
your fingers over the edge, which is perfect.
No, you just
That's
lip your thumbs,
See that?
Roll your finger over the lip.
and if
Oh,
you're
so God,
arthritic,
it
don't
feels
bother.
absolutely gorgeous.
If you're
It does.
arthritic.
Yeah.
Right, get
Mark
off.
has
I've
just
had enough of you.
reaffirmed his position at the top of the list.
Has it?
Yes.
See that?
Yeah.
He said,
Mark,
"Nice
he
one,
was.
Brian. Good job, earworms. Not you, Joe. Singing was atrocious."
Yes.
Top of the list.
That's that means he's leapfrogged you there, Brian. He's back
Yeah,
in
He's
that's
the
got to
me,
be
yeah.
chastised for that, Joe.
It's
Got to
straight, straight over the top of me. Brilliant. Well
Yeah.
done, Mark.
Number
All right,
one
guys,
list.
it's 25 past 9. I'm going to call it a day. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Andy is on at lunchtime tomorrow. No, that's a lie. Keith is on at lunchtime tomorrow. The Beard is on tomorrow evening. Wayne the Woodturner will be on as usual on Wednesday. Thursday is who's on
Brian
Thursday?
bloke, innit?
Oh, it's me again.
It's you again.
God,
Trevor Reed reckons it's
Yeah.
perfect for porridge, that bowl.
Yeah, it would be.
it would
Yeah.
be absolutely.
Pick it up. And take it
So
out.
Thursday is me. Friday we're back to Wayne again and Steve in the evening. Wayne lunchtime, Steve in the evening. Saturday
Wayne again.
Wayne again.
Sunday Steve again. Sunday
And
Steve again.
when is JP and Jake do their thing? Saturday afternoon cartoons. or
Saturday
something,
morning.
huh?
Saturday morning
Yeah, but
cartoons is 4 o'clock in the
yeah,
afternoon in the
it's-
UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday morning in America and 4 o'clock in the UK. And then Sunday we're back to Steve again.
Monday
And
we're
then
back
we'll
to
do
me
it all
again.
again next week for you guys.
All again.
And before we go, just everybody nip over to have a look at Pete's webpage or Pete's YouTube, because you may well have just hit 500 somewhere.
Mm.
Yeah,
So,
well done, Pete.
there will be a 500 giveaway live on YouTube before September.
Mhm.
No, I haven't
Well
got
done.
500 yet.
Have you not? Many
He
have you
keeps
got?
taking them off.
Someone subscribe to him. Quick, someone subscribe to him.
Quick, somebody nip over there and subscribe to Pete at
I'm
Twisted
actually at
Trees.
499 at the moment.
Oh, well, you got to go to that then.
Oh,
And just
Maybe we
quick-
should.
Are you linking, Peter? Are you
Yeah,
linking?
Have a
yeah.
look, see what
Maybe
mine
we should
says.
all subscribe then.
And
And,
just quickly, if you've got
Go on,
any
Roy.
Dibber pictures, can you get them sent over
and-
to
and
me before
currently-
Friday?
And currently, guys, just
Currently?
Dibber pictures.
Dibber pictures.
Make sure you get your Dibber pictures over to Steve by Friday afternoon.
Oh, better take a picture.
And
won't I?
Lewis has got, the Klondike Craftsman's got a video coming out tonight and Wednesday.
He has. Yes, he
Got a
has.
Dibber
I have
tonight
a-
and
I have a
flowers.
video on
flowers.
Wednesday as well.
Brian, he's got a flowers on Wednesday.
He has, yeah.
Lewis has. Flowers.
So have I. So have I.
No, Glenn, I don't do videos because I haven't got any internet.
And currently, guys, I'm sitting at 799 subscribers as well.
Ooh,
799.
So close to be that 1,000 mark.
Time for
Yeah, no.
everybody to disengage then.
Yeah, I haven't said that. Let's get back to StreamYard. Right, Pete, we're looking forward to your next live. That'll be good. No, it shouldn't be too far away.
Marky Beck.
Yeah,
just
September.
joined.
September. No, it'll be before September.
He's yet
yeah,
to
Mike
announce
Hunt's
the
still
year,
doing it.
Brian. He's announced the month, and the next big thing is the year in which that month
We
lives.
Yeah,
haven't
wait for
actually
that
figured that one out yet.
That could be a lottery. That could be
It
his
could be.
1,000th subscriber giveaway. The actual day and
Yeah.
year.
Oh, somebody just said I've got 800 subs.
That
Ian
shows that.
Shed.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well
Oh,
done,
right.
Brian. Congratulations.
Yeah, well done,
Ah.
Brian. Giveaway
Still
then,
feel-
800 giveaway.
Still,
give
no,
that
no,
wide
no, no.
You give
1,000
that
giveaway.
wide lip bowl away, nobody likes it. Yeah.
White lip. It's a rolled edge. White
Oh,
lip.
Rolled edge. Oh, I've
Like
got
a
800
wide lip
subs. Well
bowl.
done. Well done, guys. Thank you
Wide
very
lip.
much for that. I appreciate that, guys.
Well done.
I really do appreciate it.
Congratulations, mate.
Crazy,
Yeah,
crazy
Good
stuff.
achievement.
super job.
It is.
Right, we're
Well
getting out
done.
of here. Thanks very much to everybody in the chat. Really do appreciate you all coming in and joining us for a bit of fun
Good
on
night,
a Monday
all.
evening.
Hope you had fun.
Good night.
See you all later.
Yeah.
Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Hope you
Good
enjoyed
night.
it.
Have a great week.
Thanks for
Bye.
joining.